Peace Collective. My name is Kay and I'm a messenger of the universe. Welcome back to my channel, y'all. Even if you're new here, welcome back. I honestly don't remember what the thumbnail is, if I'm honest. But we're just going to get started with the reading and see what comes out, because I don't need to have the thumbnail to channel these messages, y'all. So let's get started with the intuitive messages collective and see what's coming out for y'all. I did get like something about a false reader. Someone went to like a false reader and they thought they were the divine feminine. Whole time they were the karmic in the relationship. And there's something about these illusions being shattered. And this is happening on a collective level, especially with this full moon that just occurred at the time that I'm filming this video. I feel like there's a lot of people in the collective, in the karmics, and a lot of people are paying this karmic debt, and they have been listening to false readers. So a lot of these people are running back to their religions, or they're running back to what they knew before, because all of these tools that they're using is out of control and out of fear. It's never for the right reasons or for the right intentions. So you're just going to start noticing that things are being revealed to you. You're noticing things about people that you hadn't seen before, or you're just noticing that people are talking more about their faith, even because, you know, sometimes we bring these things up in times of uncertainty and to answer the questions that we don't understand. I feel like, honestly, a lot of people right now collectively are kind of being shattered from that bubble they're in. And it's almost like a reminder that there's a reality that we have to pay attention to. Like, it's important to notice that there's reality to the things we talk about. It's not just all fun and games when we go online and we start talking about like spiritual warfare and, you know, how our words affect our reality and stuff. Like, if you look on the news or you look at, you know, journalists and what's happening online, you can obviously see that there's things happening in reality that coincide with these readings that I give out. And that's honestly something that I've noticed from giving out readings, because I have a lot of questions that people ask me when they're like, you know, how do you know that these readings are reaching the right people? Because how could it not reach the right people? There's people who come here all the time, who come back, or people who are new here. And everyone that comes here is here for a reason, sent here for a reason. And something that I also have noticed is that just keeping tabs with things that are happening in the world actually helps with my intuitive gifts, because I can see things that are happening, and then if I say it in a video and then I see it online, I'm like, oh, so that's why I kept getting this message that about, like, you know, a cult being exposed, or like a person, someone's mom is lying to them about who their daddy is or something. Like, I get the most random messages, y'all, and I feel like that's what real intuition is like. It's the most random messages. And I'm also a third houser, and it's in Aries, so like random is like my love language, if I'm honest. But I'm very passionate about my randomness, so I feel like that's what makes it all come together. So collective, I feel like that's kind of what's coming out for you, is that like a lot of y'all are just very passionate people. You guys are fighters, you are warriors. You can see BS. Y'all know how to like see a con man. Y'all can see someone who's just doing stuff for money or doing stuff for the clicks, is what I'm getting. I'm seeing like there's could be a large expose or something, especially within like the spiritual community or like religious communities. I am seeing some sort of expose or some sort of shift in power here. And usually this happens when something happens for us collectively that changes our thought process or our way of viewing the world. So usually these events that happen and things like this occur when there's like a divide, a great shift, and people are starting to realize like some of the people around them that they're cool with or that they've been, you know, connected to, some of these people ain't good people. And some people, sorry for that mix up, but for some people it's the opposite. They're realizing the people they're connected to are the best people to be surrounded by, and they're surrounded by love. And so it's kind of different depending on our circumstances, but this divide is kind of here to like deepen these connections we have, or to sever connections that weren't deep to begin with. And I feel like y'all are just kind of in that divide energy where you're kind of realizing what's going on. And I'm hearing the void or something. Y'all could like The Void, that song by Melanie Martinez. I'm kind of getting some of y'all kind of feel like stuck in between worlds, because you're not really sure what you want to do yet, or you just know you have a choice to make and it's not going to be easy, is what I'm hearing. So this collective, I'm really trying to remember what the thumbnail is, but I really cannot remember. I don't remember what I really don't remember at all. So we're just going to keep going with the cards now. Since I did the intuitive messages, let's get started and see what's coming out for you collective and what y'all need to know. And also it's kind of windy today, so we might get the Ace of Swords. Hopefully Spirit will, you know, give us it sometimes throughout the video. Should I do no? Immediately I hear no when I was thinking, should I do reverse? Immediately I heard no. And I'm also gonna shuffle on camera so y'all can see me pulling these cards out. I'm not shuffling these decks like I usually do as well. I usually like shuffle these more organized, but this time I'm just seeing what comes out. So we have air. Okay, air is the main element, the third house, Mercury. And okay, I'm seeing there's a lot of y'all. Okay, listen, y'all see the swords in all of these cards, so y'all are not with this with the ish right now. I feel like y'all are literally standing up for yourself in some sort of way, and people are realizing you are not to be played with. Y'all are not just the love and light witches who clicked on this video. Y'all are not the ones who just play by like the cute rules and like trying to just play it safe and stuff with your magic. Like I feel like some of y'all are really with the ish. Like you do not play. And you know, some of y'all I feel like come from my Your Ancestors Don't Play About You video that I posted, I think back in October. And I feel like a lot of that the people from that group are people who like your ancestry is like rich. Some of y'all have like really strong fourth house placements, Cancer placements. Some of y'all could be like stellium in the fourth house or something. You guys have insane power within like your ancestry that like people know not to mess with it. And I'm seeing Taurus in the fourth house. I'm seeing Capricorn too in the fourth house. I'm seeing Aries too in the fourth house. I'm seeing Cancer in the fourth house. I'm seeing y'all have some really interesting like placements here. And there's just something about the power you hold with like your family or something. Like they will move mountains for you. They do not play about you, collective. I don't know if y'all don't know this, or maybe you do know this, but people in your family don't play about you. Like they'll fight for you is what I'm getting. Or there's people around you who are willing to fight for you. Like y'all are a warrior type of spirit, or you're just someone that a lot of people care about. And a lot of people kind of like just see you kind of, you guys honestly are capable of doing what you have to do too. And some of y'all could be like the daughter of a priest or the daughter of like someone in power or something. I feel like there's something about people knowing that you come from royalty, and you're inheriting something. You're inheriting a title, you're inheriting gifts. Like your future is very divine is what I'm getting. And some people have tried to like sacrifice y'all, and y'all don't even know it. Like some people have tried to plot against y'all, collective, and y'all are so protected that like you guys are so oblivious to it. You're kind of like the Fool card. Like you don't even realize this stuff is happening around you, that people see this in you, that people know this is happening for you. And like is spiritual warfare going on, and I feel like a lot of y'all are realizing some people have been plotting against you, and you may not have realized it. Or some of the people that you brushed paths, that you've walked paths with, are like kind of evil or demonic, or there's just something about you kind of realizing like some of these people just ain't it or something. I kind of feel like some of y'all are kind of like afraid of like letting people in, and some of y'all scare people away because you're like, some of y'all are just mad intimidating. I'm not gonna lie. Like y'all see this cheetah in this card and this owl here, like y'all are mad intimidating, y'all. Like people want to get to know you, people want to love on you or something. Like people want to protect you too, but there's something about you kind of being very guarded, or some of y'all are just hard to reach or something. Or maybe some of y'all, there's like language barriers as well, is what I'm hearing. So I feel like a lot of y'all are learning that you are the magician in this life, and you guys know how to use the elements. You know how to use your resources to alchemize your circumstances no matter what's happening around you. And I'm hearing resiliency. There's something about your lineage, your ancestry being resilient. Like y'all don't understand how powerful you guys are and how protected you guys are too. You guys know what you're doing is what I'm hearing. Your mental is really standing out here. People are honestly talking about how intelligent you are. People are talking about the stuff that you have to say, and like y'all are not playing. Like y'all know what you're talking about, especially when it comes to like magic, or when it comes to like something with like spirituality. If you do work in that field, like y'all know what you're talking about. And I'm here seeing there's something about people saying you inherited this from your family, or I'm hearing readers are pulling cards on you and they're seeing that you inherited this from your family. So I want to see what our readers saying about this collective spirit. What is readers that are pulling cards on them saying about collective, or seeing about them? I'm seeing Egypt. There's something about Egypt that stands out. It's very something. You see, so Mars came out. Let me, so y'all can see the cards in the next one that came out. second house, so your second house is prominent too. Tarot readers are seeing that like you go after something in your finances is really about to pick up if it hasn't already. Like your life is picking up at a very fast pace that it's never picked up at before. Some of y'all are reaching another level of success that maybe you haven't had before. I'm seeing that like there's something about your resources working in your favor, or you come from a family where y'all can make anything out of nothing. And there's something about this being inherited, and a lot of y'all having very natural talents and gifts that come from your mother or your father. And there's just something about you coming together with your family that like it created some sort of like power in this lineage or this ancestry. A lot of y'all are like the chosen ones, or you guys are just very different than the people in your family, that very different than people in your city or the people you grew up around, is because you guys have very unique gifts that maybe a lot of people just can't relate to. So some of y'all go online and then you meet people like me, or people in the spiritual community, or people anywhere in the tech community or tech field or whatever. And some of them are going to be like you too, because all of us are everywhere, y'all. I specify that all the time. We are everywhere. The chosen ones are like, we're not in just one concentrated area. They come from everywhere, y'all. One more card I pulled out is the moon. So I'm seeing that like tarot readers are talking about how like a lot of y'all are making money from like your independence when it comes to your spiritual work, or like your intuition is very unique. There's something about like it comes from your mother or it comes from your family. And I'm seeing your dad too, because Mars is the father. So Mars and moon are kind of like mom and dad as well. So I feel like there's something again about like your mom and your dad, your family, that is very abundant. And people are talking about your gifts, how they come together very beautifully in like unison and a synchronicity almost, and it's making a lot of money for you. They're saying that like you're going to be very, very wealthy. You guys are destined for success. And I'm seeing some of y'all are honestly destined for fame is what I'm seeing too. And there's something about your mom and your dad supporting you too that's like changing your life too is what I'm getting. Like your resources are also going through a major change too, and it's going to be like more than you've ever expected. Okay. Yeah, I'm seeing, yeah, y'all are about to be very, very abundant and successful collective, and y'all are going to be extremely independent and someone who is very nurturing all at once. So I feel like y'all are honestly going to be very supportive and protective of the people around you as they are of you. I really love this reading, y'all. Like I love the energies that are coming out. I'm just going to throw out like the astrology real quick. We got Mercury, Mars, Moon, Gemini, Virgo, 6th house, 4th house, 1st house, Aries, Cancer, Libra, Sagittarius, no, not Libra, Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. That's air signs, right? I hope that's air signs, because I'm really kind of like blanking right now. But the air signs, because we got all that air cards came out at first. So there's something about y'all being very quick right now, or there's a message coming in that's going to change your life and change your finances, or some of y'all are like waiting for like an interview to be accepted, or you're waiting for something to work out in your favor, and this will work out in your favor is what I'm getting. Some of y'all are about to be accepted into a program or accepted into some sort of admission that is changing your life, collective. And the wind, I like how the Ace of Swords came out and it was windy, like Spirit said, period. Okay. So I feel like a lot of y'all are just realizing there's a lot of yeses in your life that are coming through right now. Yes, they're thinking about you. Yes, they love you. Yes, they care about you. Yes, they miss you is what I'm hearing. Yes, they're coming back. Yes, you're not alone. Yes, your family does love you. And there's something about like your family in the afterlife, collective. Like they still love you, they still support you, and even in the afterlife. Yes, you have armies behind you is what I'm hearing. Yes, I'm seeing also this army of ancestors like reaching their hand out, like they're saying you are the chosen one, collective. I feel like y'all could resonate with my chosen video where I was like, for the chosen. Like a lot of us really are not like a lot of people. Like I don't know why. It's just something that we've always had in us, and it's something that just never goes away. So a lot of us kind of do supernatural things, but we do it so naturally. So it's kind of weird. So to the average person, it's going to look like weird, but for us, it's kind of like our everyday. And I'm seeing for numbers and numerology, I'm seeing 111, 22. I'm seeing 444. Sorry if I'm going really fast, y'all. Y'all can slow down the video if it's too much. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people are saying you are extremely, extremely generous, especially with your time and your energy. A lot of y'all work and you guys get the job done, is what I'm hearing. Like your following is increasing exponentially, is what I'm getting. Some of y'all, people are saying you have self-respect, you have standards, you are a very empowering figure. You are someone that people really look up to and see as like a figure, a stature of strength, like of power, like of someone that can dominate, someone that really does like hold a lot of strength and power and can change the world if they wanted to. And so like I feel like again that's going to make you have some enemies too, because some people don't have this same influence you have. Some people, like some of y'all just look a certain way and you can demand this power. Some of y'all speak a certain way and you demand this power. Some of y'all think a certain way and you demand that power. Like everyone's going to express it very differently, but you're all out here using this energy and using it to respect yourself and using it to empower yourself and to protect yourself and others with that Mars energy. I'm seeing there's like a lot of people out here protecting you, collective, especially behind your back, and they're just like gassing you up, talking about how generous you are, how sweet you are, how you have so much self-respect, that you have standards, that you're very empowering and you're strong. And people are also saying that like people, honestly, even the people that don't like you or that misunderstand you, low-key want to be like you. And those people are honestly kind of like just followers. Like those people are just following the crowd. They don't really have their own opinions, their own identity, their own thing going on, their own motion. Like all of these people are just talking about people who are icons because they themselves don't have nothing happening going on. So I'm just seeing like some of y'all could be dealing with like some hating A-B, okay? I'm not gonna say it, but y'all know what I'm trying to put down. Like you just dealing with them and people can see it. Like you're just being a follower. You're being like you acting like you hate them, but I know you really love them. Or like you're acting like you want to be like them. Like it's kind of weird. Y'all are the icon basically, and they could be trying to accuse you of doing what they're doing too. Like if they're copying you, they're gonna say you're copying them. If they're abusing you, they're gonna say you're abusing them. Like it's kind of like this person is trying to project onto you. So anytime they tell you that you're doing something, you know that is what they're doing to you, because that's just their pattern of behavior. So I feel like some of y'all are just awakening to like how people are speaking to you and your voice. Spell book, planning, balance, strategy, methodical. I feel like, yeah, people are saying like y'all have the book of spells that people need to get ahead, or y'all have the wisdom that you need. A lot of y'all have the witch's hat. Honestly, y'all naturally are witches, so like the things you say or the way you move in life, it's just naturally kind of like rhythmic and naturally kind of like alluring. Like people want to know more. People want to get to know more about you and what you do, with like the history. Like a lot of people don't know these things, collective, especially for my spiritual workers and creators. We have to like put out all this information in different ways, and I can only do so much, but I do try to do my best. And I do feel like my powers, gifts have been like increasing as well, and I think that's going to be happening for us collectively, where our gifts activate at different times, but they're going to be very intense, collective. Like I'm saying, like this is age of Aquarius, y'all. They're telling us aliens exist. I'm telling y'all, what we're about to see happening in the world and happening on front stage is going to be unlike anything we've ever seen before in history. Like I really feel like some of y'all are actually going to be getting legit superpowers, and I'm not just saying that to be funny or to like, you know, I'm not like, I genuinely saw in my dreams that some people can literally like start breathing underwater, doing like flying. They have superpowers. Like I'm seeing some people reclaiming the throne easily. Some people have natural strength. Some people have natural beauty. Like I'm just seeing like an allegiance of people with these different gifts, and they're very supernatural, and that's all I'm gonna say. And I feel like a lot of y'all who clicked on this video are part of that group, and you may not realize it. So some of y'all can resonate with the 144,000 or something like that. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but you can look it up. Or the number 144, you could be seeing that, a lot of that number. So, and zeros too, like 000. And eyes. I'm seeing a lot of eye symbolism for this group too. Pumpkins can be symbolic, and candy. Y'all see this picture here, shadows. There's something about you guys receiving the signs. Some of y'all shut it out, some of y'all ignore it. But some of y'all are on assignment and you know like what to do. Like you are brave. Like I feel like a lot of y'all are brave enough to go into the shadows and not be afraid of it. And that's what makes you conquer and come out on top. Like I feel like that's what makes you guys reign supreme. And that's why you guys also have access to these gifts, because you guys are bold enough to stand up for what's right. And you also just come from a very powerful ancestry. And yeah, I feel like a lot of us are kind of going through interesting periods in our life where we're realizing things about ourselves and others that, you know, some of it is kind of life-changing too. So I'm trying to go easy on myself and others, but you know, there's just so much happening, y'all, that like it just feels like, I don't know, there's a lot going on, and I feel like the people are trying to cover it up. People don't want people to like have access to magic, or people want to destroy the knowledge that's out there, but it never works, because the ancient knowledge and the magic that's out there has always been recorded orally. Like originally all of this stuff was remembered, and we never needed to write it down to remember, is what I'm trying to put down, y'all. So even when they attack our knowledge or attack our libraries or our books, our stories, our people even, it doesn't get rid of the energy, because that's what it is. It's our life, our oral, our ancestries, the stories we tell to mothers and fathers, and all of this stuff kind of ties together, collective. And I feel like y'all are just tied to the right stories, and y'all know what's up. Y'all can put people on assignment too, is what I'm getting. Like y'all know how to go wild and unleash the lion in other people. Like you guys can really bring that dog out, that thing out in other people, because that you're that empowering. Yeah, y'all could be a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. Yeah, I'm getting some of y'all might need to cool down as well. Like you might need to calm down, because some of y'all are going wild. Like y'all are not playing with these hoes, okay? So I feel like a lot of y'all just, you may need to like cool down, take a step back, go outside, talk to nature. Like me, I love being outside. It's cool as well. So I feel like a lot of y'all are just learning to be cool, to use your voice when needed. Like I feel like a lot of y'all are kind of in that lion energy right now, where you're kind of roaring out loud. Everyone can kind of hear what you're saying, is what I'm getting. Like people can hear your words reverberate through rooms, and they're listening, collective. They are very much so listening. And they're nervous too, is what I'm getting. Like so your enemies are nervous, okay? Because they know what you're saying holds power, and they could have tried to come against you and it didn't work. Like these spiritual attacks didn't work, these spells didn't work. Like they're almost like, they're like baby witches trying to come after an OG witch type deal. Like they're not really about that life like you are. So I feel like that's why it never works out in their favor. Yeah, I feel like a lot of y'all are, take time for art or something, or take time for like your spiritual practices to listen to your intuition, because a lot of y'all, you have a lot of like love to give, not just to yourself, but for others. And you guys, I feel like people are talking about how you've taught them how to love themselves with their intuition, how to love their intuition, how to cool their emotions, how to be more tempered, and then when to speak up and go wild. Like I feel like you have a lot of intuitives right now talking about you, how you guys kind of like put that, you put a light in them, like a flame in them that just can't be tamed, okay? And I'm also literally seeing another, what's the other one? Sagittarius. If I see another, I'll stop shuffling when I see another Sagittarius card. But I feel like a lot of y'all are just in a moment in your life where a lot of people admire you. They admire the things you say, they admire the information you give, or they admire the things you do, how you've manifested things, because you're kind of like a beacon of light for them. You're a beacon of strength, of learning as well, and knowledge. Believe in your good luck. Yeah, a lot of y'all, you literally have the best luck. Like I feel like people are saying you are just lucky. There's just something about your energy that can't be replicated. Y'all just have that oomph. Okay, I don't know what it is. Like it's like you have, people can tell you got nature on your side. You got everything moving in your favor, and you may not even realize it. So people get nervous when you walk in the room, because it's like stuff starts moving, you know, people can tell you got that motion with you. And yeah, I feel like God speaks through you in some sort of way, collective, and people just know you got really good luck. Some of y'all can be Ophiuchans, Sagittarians, Scorpions as well, Arians, Leos, Libras, as said on the cards. Yeah, my collective, y'all are very strong. You have evil witches who could have came after you, because I literally got the evil witch card, and a lot of people sending you black magic or evil eye because they want to take you down or take you out. And sometimes it's for petty reasons too, because like, you know, sometimes we be dealing with romantic situations, and Some people get mad and they start doing petty magic to stop your bag or whatever, not realizing you have a great purpose in this life. And that's why stuff like that backfires on these evil witches. I feel like there's someone who, like, their look or their appearance is being affected by the magic they put on you. Like, they are down bad, y'all, when it comes to like how they look now because of what they did to you. They literally look like I feel like some of y'all, this person's appearance literally looks like a witch or something. Like, they look like what they are. So yeah, they just don't give a good rep to ugly people, honestly, because, you know, not everybody who's ugly is a bad person, but some people who are ugly are a bad person. I feel like they just are that person. So yes, yeah, I feel like some of y'all need to know somebody got their karma for what they did to you, and it's coming back real bad too. And in their love life, like, it's affecting their love too. If they try to interfere with your love life, now their love life is trash. It's screwed. Like, they're never gonna have the same options. They're never gonna have the same people. They're never gonna have the same friends. They don't even have the same reputation, y'all. Like, it's over for them. And people know them to be like just jealous and evil. Like, they don't have a good reputation. I feel like a lot of y'all are coming out as the lion in this collective, so y'all can have the lion spirit animal as your animal totem. And you guys just naturally have a very powerful voice. You are able to move mountains. When people hear your voice, they know you're they know you the king of the jungle or queen of the jungle, whatever. I feel like a lot of y'all just have that sort of power where, like, a lot of people are afraid of when you speak up. A lot of people want to silence you because you're that powerful. They want to shadow ban your platforms or censor your platforms because your voice is that powerful. And yeah, I just feel like a lot of y'all can remind people, can give people an awareness they have never seen. And it's something that can change their life. There's something about y'all being well-traveled, or you guys are very connected, in tune, empathic. So, you know, you listen to other people, or you just have really great eyesight for what's happening in the world, or you just you're kind of like the person people go to when they have something to say. And I feel like a lot of y'all can really stand your ground in a way that a lot of people know they would rather be for you than against you, okay? So you guys definitely have more friends than enemies, but for the few that don't like you and that are your enemies, they don't ever have a good reputation, y'all. Like, I feel like these people don't ever have good karma, so they know not to come up against you. So yeah, I feel like a lot of y'all, people are talking about your strength. Some of y'all, this could be literal. Like, people are saying you're physically stronger, you're mentally stronger. I feel like people are saying you're someone they want to collaborate with. People want to work with you. People definitely want to immerse in your world and immerse in your understanding. I feel like there's something about people giving you a platform, people giving you a voice, people speaking up for you, people speaking in your honor, saying that you know what's up, or using you as a resource. I feel like some of y'all could literally be a resource for other people with the Magician card coming out too, for knowledge or information. You could be a journalist of sorts, or you could be a writer, blogger, vlogger of some sort. And there's just something about people collaborating with you, working with you. They get the message and they're passing it along to others, and it's helping them too. You're helping other people immerse in their emotions too with the work that you're putting out. So yeah, I feel like you guys have a very powerful network of friendships. I'm seeing a lot of nourishment, and y'all just pouring into each other constantly. You pour into me, I pour into you, or you water me, I water you type of dynamic. And people can see this happening around you, that you cultivate these types of friendships and these bonds, and this energy kind of spreads out. Like, people learn from you, or people kind of want to imitate that. They want to have strong friendships too, and you guys can create strong communities with this type of love growing. And yeah, I feel like a lot of y'all are meant to lead the future. A lot of y'all are very much so going to be put into a leadership position in the future, and you need to know that you're going to inherit a leadership position, because that's kind of like your fated destiny. Especially if you read your astrology and your numerology chart, you know you're a leader. You're Aries, numerology number 8, numerology number 1s, 11s. Y'all know what's up. 3s, y'all are my teachers, my number 3s, 33s, 22s even. Y'all are my master lovers, 22s, 2s, life path 2s, you know. So I feel like a lot of y'all are kind of realizing it was written in the stars for you to pursue this destiny. So don't be surprised when it comes by, when it's presented to you, because you guys chose this before you even came here. And you guys are really, you know, you've always known you're not like the rest, and you know it's for a reason. Like, you've always watched those movies where, like, that one person used to be like, it's almost like a lottery, and that one person would get picked. And you never think it would be you, but collective, I'm telling you, it is you. You're that one person, or you guys know you have a unique experience or a unique understanding. Everyone's not going to have the same access you do, but with the access you do have, with the blessings you do have, how can you pour back into the people who have poured into you, who have helped you get there, who uplift you and support you, you know? So I feel like a lot of y'all are learning to cultivate friendships, bonds, or even platforms in a very different way. And the way that you're doing it is teaching other people how to build businesses with others that are long-standing too. They're like, okay, well, you guys kind of set a standard in a way. Is what I'm getting, collective. Y'all set the standard. Y'all set the tone in the room. Y'all set the mood. When you speak, people listen. Okay, people act according to what you say. So a lot of people are kind of like following behind you, and some people do it happily, like they don't care. They're like, yeah, I always listen to collective because they know what they're talking about. Okay, so I feel like a lot of y'all are kind of getting the credit you deserve right now, and people are just saying you know what you're talking about. You speak with conviction and strength. You speak with power, and you guys just know how to manifest everything easily. It's almost like you snap your fingers and it's there. And people just want to know what the secret is, what your gifts are. And I feel like a lot of people just want to know more about you, collective, because a lot of y'all are leading in your own way. And I'm seeing a very happy ending for you, collective, no matter what's happening around you. You guys have a home in your life. You guys are pursuing your midhaven. Your 10th house is standing out. It could be very prominent for you right now. A lot of y'all are building a very strong and powerful career. And I'm seeing y'all are manifesting a home of your own, and you'll be able to write in this home or something, like you'll be writing books or something in this house. I'm seeing like a lot of y'all will be able to pursue your creative pursuits because you're going to be making that much money. And I'm seeing you being able to afford your own home, and you also helping other people to be able to do the same, to help themselves and their families. And a lot of y'all are setting the tone to help other people learn how to heal. And you're doing a lot more than you know, and people are listening to you, and people are giving you the credit you deserve. And they're saying you need to be protected at all costs because people are coming after you, and people are really trying to silence you because you are the key. You guys hold the power. Y'all are like the fifth element. Y'all are like the enemy's kryptonite. And people are kind of awakening to that. I feel like the world is awakening to this, and they're realizing who you really are, and they're kind of realizing they have a purpose to protect people like you, to make sure you're safe, to make sure you have everything you need, to make sure your career is good, you have all the money you need, the resources you need, the access you need to create, to keep speaking, to keep going, to take care of your family, to do whatever you need to do, because people know that you came here for a reason. And all the petty stuff that people do to like get under your skin or to turn people away from you it's pointless, because at the end of the day what you're doing is so much greater than all this other stuff going on, and you are here for a greater reason than you even realize. So I feel like, yeah, this is not just your awakening, but this is the world's awakening to who you truly are, collective. So a lot of y'all, we about to really see what's about to going on. Okay, so thank you guys so much for joining me for this reading. If it resonated, drop a like, comment, and subscribe if you want to join my beautiful community of my lovely ravens. My name is Kay. I have the pleasure of being your reader today, and I hope to catch you in my next video, y'all. Peace.